Okay, boys and girls, if you would take out, go through, um, in your classwork folder, I asked that you would put the math sheet, the arithmetic sheet, page 220 in your folder. And I said that I would, because number 4 on page 220 is asking that you write the answers to the combinations that I would say. I need for you to take out that paper, and I'm going to write the combinations on the board, and I will also say them. Okay? Um, Put your finger on the black A, and it's asking for you to add 6 plus 7. Okay? 6 plus 7. Write the answer on the line. Number B, it is a subtraction problem. It is asking you 14 take away 9. 14 take away 9. If I gave you, Madison, 14 pieces of candy and I took 9 away, write the answer. 14 minus 9. Natalie, number C is also a subtraction problem. It is asking 11 take away 2. Madison, if I gave you 11 pieces of candy and I took 2 away, write the answer. D, this is it's an addition. It says 3 plus 4 plus 5. I think I'm correct. 3 plus 4 plus 5. Jackson, write the answer. 3 plus 4 plus 5. And my boys and my girls, they're mathematicians. I think they're really smart. So give me the answer for that one. E. Now, E can be tricky. So let's just look at E. I'm going to erase those. E says, Caitlin, 12 minus 6 plus 3. So what you need to do here, always work with this first. 12 take away 6. If I gave you 6 pieces of candy, Caitlin, if I gave you 12 pieces of candy, Caitlin, and I took 6 away, the answer would be 6. So you would say 6 plus 3 equals 9. Always work with this first and get the answer and then move forward. F, in addition, 8 plus 6. Write the answer. I gave the answer to that one. Oh, boys and girls, that's okay. Seat work. We're working together. Write the answer to 8 plus 6. Number 5, it talks about Jake going on a hike, and it says that he saw 8 different kinds of butterflies. If you would read that, and then it says that the next day his dad went out and he saw twice as many kinds. So they're looking for a combination. We have to determine if it's addition or subtraction. In reading that, and it says that Dad saw twice as many, it would be what, Luke, my mathematician back there, one of my mathematicians, because you all are. 8 plus 8 equals what? The answer would be what? 6 what? Class 16. What I would like to do is go back. Let's just go over those rules for Roman numerals. It says when you add a repeated Roman numeral, you will add, for instance, we know that C stands for what, boys and girls? It stands for 100, so if you have 2 together, you will add that. The answer would be 200. 3 C's. C would be 300. You would add. Rule number 2. Add when a lesser number follows a greater one. For instance, we know that L is 50 and then 5. This is a lesser number, so it would be what? 55. You have to remember these rules, and I'm reason why I'm reiterating and talking more about these and going back over them, because when you have a test, you would really need to have those rules grounded, so that you can give the correct answers. Rule 3, subtract when a lesser number comes before a greater number. Subtract, okay? A lesser number, what is this? 10. And what is that? 100. So you would subtract 10 from 100, and the answer would be 90. They've given you, they've asked you to do some of the problems here. So remember L, you count with 50, and C, you will count with 100. Okay, moving on to science. You can put those papers away, make sure your names are on them, put all your work in your classwork folder, and I said at some point I will be collecting papers and assignment papers. I will be collecting your work. In science, we've been talking about animals, where they live. Most of the animals that we've been talking about live in the country of Africa, but we've been talking about the food, the shelter, just different things about animals. On page 81, we'll start today briefly talking about animals of the rainforest habitat. And in the reading, we have found that there are 4 different kinds of habitat. Correction. It says that jungles are very thick, warm, and a very wet forest. Another name for jungles would be the rainforest. And there are 4 different kinds of habitat layers: the emergent, the canopy, the understory, and the forest floor. I just want to say that there are different kinds of animals that live in these rainforest habitat. In South America, we have the jaguars. In Africa, we have the gorillas. And in Asia, we have the tigers. That's just some of the animals I just mentioned that live in these different rainforest habitat. Tomorrow, I want to discuss on page 89 the locations of these, the definitions and the locations of these different kinds of habitat layers. From the reading that you have been assigned to read, comprehension. What did you understand about what you read? What kind of habitat is the jungle? It's what? It's a rainforest. And in the reading, name one way rainforests help people. How? With oxygen. What are the 4 layers of the rainforest? It is the emergent, canopy, understory, and the forest floor. And as I said, continue reading, boys and girls. As I said, we need to complete this book, and I'm sure you are further along than with my discussions. But what I'm doing is picking and choosing, because for the sake of time, for the videos, and for the sake of time of the length of time that we have before it's the end of the year. So just bear with me. I love you, boys and girls, and you have a great day.